Hello, good morning. Well, it's a busy morning on my street. My neighbor right next door to me is having an asphalt driveway put in. So you can imagine all the huge trucks. And then my neighbor across the street needs to go get his grocery. It must be done at a certain time every week. So that was quite a confusion. Then another truck came in just to bring the workers their Tim Hortons and their donuts and their cookies. So there's like 10 trucks on the street. So it's quite a morning on our street. Because my neighbor, it seems whatever they do takes up a whole length of time. So this is the putting of the asphalt driveway. So we should see that should be over soon. So anyway, besides all the excitement on the street, here I am this morning ready to pump you up. How are you doing on this wonderful pumped up morning? I am ready to let you go and see how you can clear this world and be wonderful in it. So while I'm waiting for a few seconds of it, we had a nice session last night. I really enjoyed it. So here we are. Good morning, everyone. Those of you who haven't seen me for today, how are you doing on this amazing morning? How are you feeling? Good morning, Yoko. Happy Tuesday to you. So my greeting to self was this morning. I'm sharing. Hello, you precious person. Hello, you precious you. So I'm sending it out to you. Hello, you're precious. You're wonderful. You're here. You're divine. You're doing so great. And that is what it is. You look in that mirror, and I walked and I go, hello, you precious person. I actually went to bed at 10 o'clock and I was up at 6. So that was wonderful. It was a perfect night's sleep. So here I am. So after you greeted yourself today, you must have felt great and wonderful to have this opportunity to greet yourself. So your mantra for today is get that really well. Um, Listen to your mantra. I am here to serve. I am here to be useful. Whichever one that goes through you, that's the one you use. I am here to serve. I am here to be useful. This is your mantra for today. So when the day is going and you suddenly find you have to hit the brakes, good morning, Ezra. All you have to do is pause and say, I am here to be useful. I am here to serve. And it might not be any big serving you're doing, but just serving yourself for today and remembering your greeting to self. You are a precious person. You were preciously created for today. So remember that. Now, I know you're going to laugh at this morning greeting, but good morning, Corinne. Excitement on our street, isn't it? So, how to clear your mind is our morning blessing for today. So, the morning blessing for today is what can you do to clear your mind? Hi, Deborah. Oh, hello, Don. Nice to hear from you. How is life down there? So, um, it is amazing that we don't realize our mind needs some clearing. It does, you know. And it's something that I do, I practice every year, but I've been doing this for years and years and years and years. I try to do it um, every day, and I always do it when I'm home. When I'm away, I maybe do it in the form of a journal or something, but I do clear my mind. So this is something that I practice every day. I clear my mind into my dollar store book. I buy a book from the dollar store, like a regular exercise book, and that's what I use to clear my mind in. After the morning blessings and all the postings are done, I sit with my dollar store book and empty my mind. This is an exercise I have done for many, many years, and it gives me a lot of comfort. It is amazing. It's not a difficult process. It's a simple process where I write with a pen to paper, not to your device, without lifting the pen except to turn the page. This is the trick about it. So you put your pen to the paper and you begin, and you just start writing. So I'll take you through how you do this. You have to remember there is no pause, there is no what you call it no commas. Anyway, let's go. The writing is always illegible and never to go over and read it again. So when you put it down, you might put, I am so upset. So you might have all upset on the line because you're writing, you're taking it out, you're emptying it, you're throwing it away, you're moving it out there. The writing is illegible, never to go over and again. The pages are turned and the pen goes right back on. I write one side of a page and then the other side and the other side, because I have a lot to do. You can tell, right? My brain doesn't stop. But my friend only, she's satisfied to write one side, just one side of her page. There is no rhyme or reason why you're writing, and it does not have to be in order. It does not have to be absolutely flowing. Your thoughts and your mind just let it loose. No corrections are necessary. Grammar, what grammar? There is no grammar in this. No paragraph. You just put it pen to paper. It must be pen to paper. This is one time you let your mind go, and you document it, but never to read it or to share it ever. So you never read it. It's not a journal. It's not a gratitude journal. It's not a journal that you're writing about your life. And today I went shopping, I bought groceries. Nothing like that. It's what you feel in your brain at the time. This is an amazing exercise, and one that you should all practice. It's really good. The idea is to let all the trash that comes to your mind through our thoughts to go away, and the best place to put them is on those pages of that exercise book. So all the stuff in your head, oh, I'm so mad at my husband today. My friend I called her, she never returned my call. I went to the doctor and he had no time to listen to me. All of that is what it is. It's emptying it. I saw my grandson and oh, he was so precious. I saw my son. I talked to my daughter. My sister called. We had so much fun. That is it. You're letting it go. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I know that it's great to say empty your mind on paper. I know that, but it is doable. So when you hear me say, Tessa-Marie, you can do that. You practice those things. But I always promise you that what I practice, I will share. And as I go through this, I will share the little things that I practice that make, because so many people ask me every day, how come you're always so pumped and ready to go? People that I don't know. One lady in India asked me, who are you? You motivate me every day. And I'm going, okay, how do you do this? And I'm saying, I don't know. But I share, I give, I learn, and I just get up wanting to do this. And I love it. What I know for sure is that it is an amazing experience. The number of pages at one sitting is really up to you. So I cannot tell you how many pages to write. Your brain will tell you, and your time. You need to have a few minutes, not 20 minutes, because remember, you're not writing it so you can read it later. You're just letting it's like a longhand writing. You just put it down there. You don't have commas, you don't have dots, you don't have punctuation, you don't have grammar, and nobody's going to read it anyway because you have let it go. You have put it onto the pages. I just write usually 3 1 side. That's what I do. Loose and free, no structure. No structure. We have enough sufficient structure in our life. We don't need any more when you're doing that. When your book is done with, your freehand writing, the book can now be destroyed. You can tear it up, you can put it in a shredder, you can throw it away. It does not matter. Your name is not on it. It doesn't matter what you do. I just put mine in the recycling bin. That might take months for the book to be finished. And if you try to do it today and you don't do it tomorrow, don't worry. Just try to see if you can get back on track to do it. The thing is, though, if you're able to do it, you will notice a vast difference in your attitude. You will almost be empty. The words are illegible, and it is not meant to be legible at all or understood after you have committed them to paper. It is not meant, it's just letting go. The magic, though, of all of that is the practice is to be done before 12 p.m. So you can do it in the morning. So if you're working, you can do it at night. My friends, I have does hers before she goes to bed at night. And she says she sits with her book in her bed and she just lets go everything. And she notices that when she does that, she falls asleep so much faster. That is what she said. She just writes it down, and once she puts it all in there, she falls asleep so much faster. I know that it works, but if you don't empty your head before bed, for if you will be, you can't get up in the morning, it'll be same thoughts, the same thing, the nagging. But if you let them go, even if you notice one of them that was always coming back to you every day, suddenly has disappeared. And that is what you have to do. It works. I have emptied my head for years before I go to bed. What happens in your mind, all the trash we accumulate every day is stored in our minds. All the trash, all the nonsense, all what we hear, all what we do is stored in our minds. And we keep going over them over and over, continually over them. They said we have 6,000, 60,000 thoughts a day, and they're all the same. So there's some of them that are really not good and that shouldn't be there. And that's a way to get them. They are blocks on our road to success. They are blocks to give you an opportunity to see things clearly because they're all muddled in there. Moving the trash from the healthy things in our life is like the prospector sifting through the dross looking for the vein of gold. So when you move all that stuff that is not serving you, it's like when what we talked about yesterday, the man is sifting through that pan trying to find gold in there, but he's throwing away what is not good. It's the same thing. The clearing of the mind is a wonderful activity that gives awesome results. Think of it as if you're decluttering your closet. That's what it is, the closet of your mind, and making room for a new wardrobe. Only it is new thoughts and new ideas. The thing that has stumped you for a while will suddenly become clear because you have moved all this stuff that was keeping it down, that was pressing on it. So it's like decluttering. You finally take all the clothes off the cupboard. You find out this is not working for you. Off it goes. That one you will never fit into it. Off it goes. This one you can donate. Off it goes. So this is what it is. And only you're writing it down on paper. So let us look at what we are going to write. So book in hand, pen to paper, a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. The reason I know everybody must be wondering why she always speak when you're going to write that you are writing and you're always talking about something to drink or eat. I'll tell you why. I used to write my grandmother's letters. And she once said to my mother, I think Tessa writes the best letters, she said, when she's eating. So I always bring her some cakes or cookies, something to eat, because while she's eating, she seems to be able to write better. Because you wrote with your hand in those days, naturally, right? So maybe that's where this comes from. But this is what you do, comfort. Your book can sit in your lap and you just date it, just so you know today you did it. And today, this morning, I woke up and there was so much noise on my street. It really bothered me, threw me off course. So I'm just writing what you could put in there. I called my sister, and of course, she never returned my call. I went to the doctor, and he's not paying attention to what I have to say. He's just trying to rush me out in 15 seconds. I was really upset about that, and I think next time I will say that. So you see what you're doing? And then you know what? I didn't exercise yesterday. I didn't do my stretches yesterday. I need to do them. I have to make an effort to do them. So you're taking away the bad thing, the stressful thing, but you're saying what you're replacing it with, right? I promise myself that I will declutter my closet. This thing is still a mess. I can't find anything. I am going to go in there, and it bothers me. It really bothers me. So you're talking and you're throwing. It's like a friend. Only the friend is not responding. No, don't write like you're going to write to save the world. That is not what you're doing. You're not writing so that it becomes the bestseller. You're writing to get the trash out of your mind, the things that are worrying you, that are keeping you back from surviving, from being great, from being wonderful. That's what you're doing. So anything that is not there, like this damn COVID is not going away. We cannot even find the thing. They don't know what to do. They're telling us lockdown. My premier just told us yesterday we're looking down the barrel of another shutdown. That is what he said. So, I mean, this is annoying. But you cannot keep it in your head. So you put it down. It's like you're talking to a friend that has no reason to answer you. And that is how you treat this. You do them red at night. I do mine in the morning after all of this. I sometimes will pick it up again at night, depending on the day that I had, and let some things off. So when I hit the pillow, I'm gone until time to wake up because I've emptied it, make room for new ideas. So when I step up in the morning, it's something new that comes to me, something empowering, something enhancing, something to tell you about, something I forgot that I do that I need to share. So this is what it is. It's you just write them down. It does not matter what it looks like. You don't have to be fancy and print everything. Just, you know what, today was not really nice. I'm so fed up with that kind of day. I have no idea what I can do to fix this. Maybe I should have drank more water. I'm a little bit frustrated. You see what I mean? So that is how you empty it. Everything that is there, all the trash is going on this piece of paper. And then you'll take a deep breath, and you will have a renewed attitude towards what it is you can do. So let me see. Oh, hi, Dawn. Good morning. Waiting for COVID result. Oh, I hope you're fine, Dawn. Oh, working from home for now. Bright side is I get to watch your blessing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yoko said great tip. So let's see. Hetty. Oh, hi, Hetty. Good morning. Haven't seen you. Didn't see you were there. So guys, this is what you do in the morning or you do at night. You clear your mind. You put those things down on paper so that you will have them for out of your body. And another thing too, when you do this, one of the things you have to remember is that you put it on paper. As you're taking it out, you might find you're putting something new in. And that new thing is usually a positive new thing. And one of the things I always teach about is that whatever you commit to paper usually happens. So you're throwing away this stuff. It always happens. For me, it always happens. So, and you're bringing in new and empowering thoughts. So one of the things that I realize it is a difficult thing for you to do. I know that. But it is something to try. Just look at it, go for it. The benefits are immense. You will notice great benefits when you do that. So you can do it. I know you can. And don't make it a task. Don't make it something that's hard. Try it. If you feel at first you can only do half a page, then just, when I say half a page, I mean half a page. If that's all you can do, then just do that. But write it down and just let it go and see how you feel. When you put, even if it's somebody that annoys you and that annoyment is every day, or something that wasn't working that you tried, or something you're looking for you can find, whatever it is, you put it on paper, you let it all out. And once you've done that, you will turn around and you will notice you're free now to do so many things. So please send in your light and joy, and enjoy the day. It's a wonderful Tuesday. We'll be on tonight at 7. Tonight is the conversation, so you can join and you can ask questions. We're going to do it on Facebook Live instead of an IG. I normally do IG. I'll see whatever comes up. But it's fun doing the IG Live. I really like it. So I think I might do that, but I'll see how it works. Great tip on clearing the mind, Nettie said. I notice whenever I go to bed with a clogged mind, I have a difficult time falling asleep. Yeah, I learned that by doing that. Don't ask. You said you write in a dollar store book. Do you mean a notebook? Don, that is so special. It's a cheap book from the dollar store, just a notebook. But the dollar store, they sell them for $1, four for $2 or something like that. It's just an 8x11 I write in, or whatever it is. Yes, it's a notebook. So that's what you write in. One page, nothing bigger than 8.5 by 11. Nothing bigger than that. And you can do one or two pages or half a page. Sometimes I do half of it, depends on what is in my mind. But it's a wonderful way. So yes, guys. So what you need to do is make sure that you spend the time nurturing self, taking care of self. Self is so important. So tonight we will have the conversation. You can join and we can do as many things, we can have a conversation about what's going on. And don't forget to try it. Maybe you can share tonight that today you decided to write a few things in a notebook you had around the house and how it felt after you did that. So please remember to share and like Tessa-Marie's Morning Blessing, and follow and encourage others to do the same. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am grateful for your help, and I'm grateful for your support, each and every one of you. I like soldiers, you're there all the time. So thank you, and I do appreciate your help. And I love it that you make these statements and these comments, because it helps us to do better, each of us to do better. So sending you light and joy, and have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care. Bye. See you tonight, 7 p.m.